Hi guys, Miss Main here with today's story, My Friend the Monster. If you would like to take a quiz number, it is 124585, and this is a 3.1 reading level. Let's see, My Friend the Monster. Luis and his family had moved to a new house. It was big and dusty and very quiet. Luis ran from room to room, shouting, "Boo!" into the empty closets. He listened to his echo in the attic and shouted, "Boo!" into the empty closet in his new bedroom. That night, Luis was awakened by a strange noise. It was coming from under his bed. "What are you? And why are you under my bed?" demanded Luis. Well, I live here," blubbered the monster. "You woke me up with all that banging and shouting and drilling. Things have always been so quiet around here. Now I'm cold and I'm scared. I suppose that's why I'm under your bed." Luis wasn't sure what to do. He had never had a monster under his bed before. "Please calm down," he said. "But I'm scared," said the monster. "Aren't you supposed to scare me if you were a real monster?" asked Luis in disbelief. "Monster? Where? Oh, I'm terrified of monsters," shrieked the monster. "Please, can I climb in bed with you? I've never really liked the dark," sobbed the blotchy-eyed creature. "You won't wiggle or take all the blankets or snore?" asked Luis. "Promise," snorted the monster. "Thank you, Luis. Nobody ever noticed me before," said the monster. Then he yawned. "Wow, this is comfy, isn't it?" And with that, he was fast asleep, wiggling with all the blankets and snoring like a train. Just like he said he wasn't going to do. At breakfast, Luis tried to explain to his family about the monster. "I think he must have been left behind," said Luis. "Nobody noticed me, is more like it," mumbled the monster. Luis continued, "He probably shouldn't still be here, but he is, so now he will be my monster." Luis patted his monster's paw. When Luis went to the playground for the first time, he decided to take his monster with him. "Come on, my monster, we don't want to be late," encouraged Luis. On their way to the playground, Luis's mom wasn't sure which path to take, so the monster put Luis on his shoulders. From up so high, Luis could see the playground, and he showed them which way to go. At the playground, everyone stared at the monster. He didn't know anyone's name and was afraid to ask. "Be brave, like me," said Luis. "Just smile at them, and before you know it, someone will say hello." Luis and his monster practiced smiling. "What is he?" asked Lola. "He's my monster," answered Luis in a little voice. "Does he bite?" she asked. Luis shook his head. Lola asked if she could hug the monster. Luis and his monster nodded. "He's nice and cuddly," Lola giggled. "Do you want to play on the seesaw?" Luis and his monster nodded again. When it was time to go home, Lola shouted, "Bye-bye, Luis," and Luis's monster, "See you tomorrow." They had made a friend. You see, my monster, said Luis, that wasn't so hard, was it? When they got home, Luis couldn't believe his eyes. His new bedroom looked fantastic, and best of all, there were 2 beds. I thought you might need a bed for that monster, said Luis's dad. I mean, my monster, said Luis. Or you might want to have a friend stay the night, suggested his mother. Oh, yes, interrupted the monster. If our new friend Lola comes to stay, I don't mind him sleeping under Luis's bed. I like it there, anyway. Before bedtime, Luis and his monster celebrated with a jumping contest. And though Luis jumped high, his monster won. But he didn't break the bed. And that's the end. I hope you enjoyed that story. Listen to the recording 2 or 3 times. Take the quiz and do great. I'll see you tomorrow for tomorrow's story. Bye, guys.